Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining the Run Your Day podcast. My name is Dan Hafner. Today's topic is this: breaking through the curtain inside of this topic of overcoming your fears. Thank you for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, breaking through the curtain, the second show inside of this theme of the week. What is your curtain? What is the one thing that is in front of you that either overshadows your goals, your thoughts, your actions, something that stands in your way? It can be, you can think of it as a wall, an obstacle, a shortcoming, a downfall, whatever it is. That is your curtain. How do you break through that? How can you figure out a way to get past it? Whether you go under it, whether you go around it, whether you go over it, or whether you go through it. The entire goal is to get on the other side of the curtain. On the other side of the curtain lives the life that you want to live. On the other side of the curtain is things that you want to achieve. Financial independence, a marriage on fire, a business that succeeds and makes money and provides extreme value to your clients. On the other side of the curtain is the promised land. It is where you are trying to get to, but you can't for whatever reason. How do you get there? When you stand up in front of that curtain, do you cower in fear? Or do you stand up to it in defiance? Do you look at it and are you scared? Or are you inspired to break through that thing? To put your shoulder down, back up a couple steps, and just run through that thing. Attack. Attack. Don't wait. Don't think about what you have to do. Just do it. You know, in my, as this relates to me, you know, I have many curtains in my life. I have, you know, so many things about fear, about doubt, selling myself short, so many things that I have tried to break through for so long. And I've broken through some of them. Some of them I'm still working on. You know, making this podcast, like I talked about in the last show, has been one of my curtains. This is something that I have wanted to do for a while, and now I'm finally doing it. I figured out ways around it. I figured out ways under it. I got through it. I did whatever I had to do. You know, you might not always have a big 4-foot shovel to dig a hole under a trench or under a wall. Sometimes you might have a plastic beach shovel. Like, you just got to do it, you know, bit by bit, piece by piece. Like, it's not going to be easy sometimes. Most times it's not going to be easy. There is so much friction in life that keeps you from achieving what you want to achieve. Everything is going to take longer than you expected to take. Most things are going to be harder than you expect them to be, and things are going to go sideways. That's just the reality of it. When you are faced with that curtain, there are going to be obstacles that stand in your way that are going to seemingly conspire against you to keep you from getting what you want to get and going where you want to go. Do you have the mental and physical fortitude to resist that? To resist that friction, to resist those things. That is what the greats are made of. They are made of that grit, of that intangible fire that doesn't give up, no matter how grim the circumstances are, no matter how much fear is in their mind, no matter how much doubt they have about the outcome or their abilities or their capabilities. They push through. And I'm not saying you have to be great in order to have these things. This is innate in all of us. I never thought I had these capabilities, but I do. I do deep down somewhere in my gut that I have figured out a way how to find. And it is tough, and I have to do it every single day of my life. It's not just something you find once and it's just there. This is something you have to continually find and just pull out of yourself no matter what it takes. You have to find that courage. You have to find that fortitude to break through your curtain. Don't think about the pain that you're going to endure. Think about the result. Don't think about, oh man, when I hit this curtain, man, it's going to hurt my shoulder. I better not do it. This is tough. I don't know. Don't think about that. Think about what it's going to feel like when you break through. You know, right now, I don't think anyone listens to this podcast. Does that stop me? No, because I know one day I'm going to have a lot of people that listen to this, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to affect a lot of people's lives and make it better and make at least 5 to 10 minutes of their day better. And I don't think about the pain of rejection. I don't think about the pain of embarrassment or any of that. I think about the result. That one day this is going to be awesome. This is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to produce a podcast that is going to affect people's lives. That is some powerful shit. Like that means so much to me. I can't even explain it here. Because I've been affected by a lot. Like I watch videos, I watch YouTube, I listen to audiobooks and other podcasts, and I have had so many people in podcasts that have changed the way that I've thought about things, changed the way I've seen the world and how things work. And this is me paying it forward. I have learned a lot of these things from other people, and I am adapting them to my own words, my own thoughts, my own opinions on how things can be done. I'm not telling you that these are the right or wrong ways to do things. This is me having original thoughts and original words of how I am doing things and how I think you can benefit by trying something similar. I'm not saying my words are gospel. I'm saying that take what I say and apply it to your own life in a different way. Like everyone has different circumstances. I have no idea what's going on in your life. I have no idea. You have no idea what's going on in my life. So it's impossible for us to judge each other. What is possible is for us to collide with each other, to motivate each other, for me to collide with you every morning or every afternoon or every night, whenever you listen to this, and give you that kick in the ass that you might need, that you might be craving, that you might be wanting. Just that little kick in the ass. Be like, hey, come on, stop slacking, let's go. Why are you doing this? So breaking through this curtain. The curtain is your obstacle. The curtain is standing between you and the things that you desire most in this life. Don't fear the curtain. The curtain is half in your head anyway. It is full of your fears, of your doubts, your insecurities, your unworthiness. That's all it's made out of. 99.9% of the time, it's not an actual physical object. It's the stories we tell ourselves in our head. And the best part about that is those are mostly false. And we can overcome those. We can change those stories. That is the beauty of it. You can break through that mental wall and that mental curtain first. Then you can go and fight the external battles and win those wars. So think about this today. What is your curtain? How can you break through it? Do you stand up in defiance to your curtain, or do you cower with fear, with doubt, with insecurity? In what area of your life, your health, your marriage, your job, are you facing currently a curtain that is holding you back, that is preventing you from getting what you want? What can you do to get around that curtain? I don't care if it's big, if it's small, medium-sized, whatever the heck it is. How can you get around it? How can you break through it? Think about this today. Feel free to leave any feedback, comments, email us, whatever you got to do. I'd love to hear your stories. Okay? Thank you for joining the show. That is the Breaking Through Your Curtain episode. I will continue with this theme of overcoming fear and doubt this week. Be sure to tune in next time. Thank you very much for joining. This is Dan Hafner of the Run Your Day podcast. We will talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.